Так, ну что, ребятки-котятки, рад вас снова видеть. Сегодня у нас с вами стрим по Хогвартсу Легаси. Начинаем с вами эту игрушку. Надеюсь, будет весело, прикольно. Так, ну и как всегда, всем приветики. Валерий 2478, привет. Тимпули стрим, да. Лилара, привет. Ура, Хогвартс. Так, ребятки-котятки, ну что, начинаем с вами стрим. Погнали. Так, сейчас новый персонаж, потому что это был тестовый. Да? Так, новый персонаж у нас. Хогвартс. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Семестр начинается с 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетних запрещает использование магии лицам моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами Министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элизару Фигу помочь вам отточить заклинания перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок Пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонию распределения. С уважением, профессор Уизли, заместитель директора. Так, начать игру. Так, создаем персонажа. Так, вот это вроде прикольно. Лицо. Не меняется. Так, я хочу вот по дефолту как был. Хотя. Вот это прикольный. Так. Так, вот так вот прикольно. Ух ты. О, пускай у нас Геральт будет. Так, брови. Ну, брови пускай такие будут. Типа так меня все устраивает. Волосы, может, можно прическу поменять. Ебать. Булли какой-то, короче, получается. Бля, а где первый вариант был? Вот, вот это прикольно. Так.
I'm eager to get home.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Да, давайте на нормале. Так, имя. Ну, пускай так будет. Вот так вот, да. Окей. Отправляемся в путешествие с вами, котятки.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Так, надо будет звук игры потише сделать.
Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Before you left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
that she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
Presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do... Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Так, окей, хилка. Ну тут мини-обучалка, типа, как что использовать. Рябиновый отвар, 4 штуки. 4 ну 3 теперь осталось. Окей.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific
Ну вставай,
place.
блядь, быстрее, пиздюк.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
Не, он ниже меня.
But stay close.
Профессор Фиг.
We've no idea who created this port key.
Так, окей.
Or why.
Давайте немножко настройки сделаем звука, потому что очень громко играю. Так, я думаю так. Так, теперь должно быть нормально. Ребятки, котятки, кто в чатике, напишите, пожалуйста, так лучше меня слышно? Или еще игру тише сделать?
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled.
Спасибо большое.
We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Группа ГБН
The port key
1337.
was meant to lead us
Ох, правильно вы
there. I
говорите,
do.
ник, поправь, если
This has
неправильно.
not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
Крипто
And I
ГБН, правильно
believe
же?
that she, and now George, died
Спасибо,
in
спасибо.
pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to.
Если не
If
сложно,
you're sure
подпишись
you're
на
all
мой
right
ТГ,
and
пожалуйста, мне
wouldn't
будет
mind
очень
indulging
приятно.
me, I'd like to have a look around.
Буду
Absolutely,
очень
sir.
благодарен тебе.
Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may
Спасибо
be.
большое, спасибо. Огромное спасибо.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this
Почему
path.
этот старик трогает
Let's
меня
see
за
some of
жопу?
that one work you were
Странно.
practicing. Focus on the center.
Так, основное заклинание. Разблокировано новое заклинание. Так, окей.
Excellent!
Excellent! Так, окей. Ну тут понятно, обучалка.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Не, ну прикольно, кстати, Хогвартс выглядит.
Ah, up there. We're close now. It's
Джордж,
just
привет,
ahead.
не понял еще раз вопрос. И, кстати, ты Тич забрал и тебе кинул обмен в Steam.
Steady yourself! Reparo!
Так, красавчик, что забрал. Дискорд, я сейчас не могу Дискорд, я на стриме. Понял, Крипто Габен, понял, сейчас потише сделаем, спасибо большое. Так, я думаю, так попробуем. Наверное, так. Ну так попробуем сделать, если что, еще уменьшим. Так, окей.
Almost there.
Why would
Okay,
someone
George.
have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason.
Спасибо,
Let's have a
спасибо.
look around for
Крипто Габен,
anything that
спасибо.
seems...
Подпишись, пожалуйста, еще раз на ТГ, как я попросил, я тебе скину шмоточку из КС. Вот, за то, что подписался на ТГ, мне будет очень приятно. Так. На миникарте показан ваш маршрут. Ну, это понятно, бучелка ебучая.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Заебись. Так, проход, по-моему, тут. Спасибо большое, Криптогабен. Напиши под последним постом аккаунт своего стима, я тебе скину после стрима шмотку. Вот, просто сейчас мне вообще неудобно это делать. Просто под последним постом, который у меня там есть, ссылочку на свой Steam ак скинь, я тебе добавлю друзья и скину шмотку.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Блять, опять эту стену надо схуярить, что ли? Где этот старый? Ебать, он быстро бегает.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Нихуя, да? Не следует. Джордж, а что ты хотел в Дискорде-то?
Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Блять, вот тут, кстати, лут, насколько я помню. Вот, да, вот тут лут. Надо забрать лут. 62 монетки, заебись. А больше лута нету, да? Не, нихуя нету. Ладно, идем к этому. Оп!
Hello?
Здрасте! Храпит.
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh.
Блять, ну гоблины страшные, кстати, такие. Прям пугающие. Но выглядит он шикарно, блять. Да он лучше меня был одет, я так признаюсь вам. Типа, блять, он максимально одет пиздато.
I presume. Precisely.
The key?
Так, котятки, оцениваем лук гоблина.
Yes, of course. This way, then.
Я думаю, что эта жилетка Луи Виттон стоит у него 120 тысяч.
After you.
После вас.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Так, окей.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and
Так,
focus.
окей. Понятненько. Блять. Чуть не проебался. Ревелио.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
А типа орлиного зрения в Assassin's Creed, что-то такого, типа такого. Ну да.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
Бам.
Lumos!
Lumos.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Revelio. I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Люмус. Так. Теперь нам Люмус надо обучиться. Люмусу. Люмос. Так, вы изучили световой чар Люмус, который автоматически добавлен вот так. Ну понятно. Ага.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Так, теперь нам надо с ними файтиться, как я понимаю, да?
Look out!
Ой,
Protego.
Протего.
Accio!
Акцо.
Discendo!
Дисцендо.
Levioso!
Левиосо. Депульс. Бля, проебался.
Deposo!
Так, окей, надо отразить это.
Exposo! Levioso!
Да нахуй ты это делаешь, мне отразить?
Cortego! Levioso!
Блять, ебал.
Tornado! Confrido! Descendo!
А, все
Expulso! Confrido! Stay close!
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good.
Так, и... А,
Lumos,
все, понял.
where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me
О, там
somewhere.
что-то есть, лут.
Revelio. Lumos.
Больше лута нету?
That's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio.
Так, окей.
Lumos.
Люмус.
Revelio. I'm
Ревелио.
on my own this
Ну
time.
там лут вижу, кстати.
Lumos.
И...
Neutralize these statues with their reflections. Seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out.
Понятно. Заебись. Файт. Блять, проебал. Так, сейчас, котятки, секунда. Так, котятки, я снова с вами. Продолжаем. Так. Получилось, да? А, получилось. Блять, не получилось. Блять. Успел, да? Не-не-не. Зря. Ой, может хилку выпить или... Да чего ты? Я ж ставил блок. Так, а я... Ну да, я открыл. Ну ладно. Фиг с ним.
Lumos.
Люмос.
Revelio.
Угу, тут лут есть. Он один, что ли, только был? А, вот, там еще. Лутецкий.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Ля, какой гоблин.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
На нахуй. Бедный.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Да.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Вау. Бодренько пока начало у нас.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
Ну так, немного
I've
пожухло.
never seen so
Сам много.
powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Так, ну чё, в Слизерин идем с вами? На факультет Слизерина? По-любому. Это наш факультет. Та-там-там-там-там. Да, блядь! Аля, какой замок. Слушай, ну да. Криптогабен, да. Но мне прям нравится. Начало типа бодрое. Хогвартс наследие. Типа я говорю, что вот из всех, которые вышли сейчас игр, я могу вот отметить Хогвартс, Resident Evil 4, который мы прошли позавчера на стримчанском, Dead Island 2, и все, остальные игры какие-то такие припизнутые. А вот эти прям бодрые, веселые игры. Ну вот еще я думаю, что Diablo 4 6 июля выйдет, она будет веселая. Мы ее будем стримить. Я почему-то ставлю ставку, что Diablo 4 должна быть нормальной. Но это не точно. Вот так вот. Мне интересно, насколько Хогвартс будет, типа, долгой игрой. Просто резик мы прошли за 20 часов. Того, грубо говоря, 4 стрима. Вот, по 5 часов у нас вышло. Интересно, сколько Хогвартс будет проходиться. По факту же это длинная игра. Там же есть открытый мир.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Ну вот, как раз таки мы на средней. Ну да. Посмотрим, как пойдет у нас веселье.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Ля, какой мужик.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were
complications. Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Блять, я бы хотел тут побывать, чисто тупо посидеть, поесть еды этой. Блять, тут столько еды халявной. А когда я учился, блять, у нас была столовка с тараканами.
Профессор Уизли!
Несправедливо. Просто пиздец, как несправедливо.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Так, окей. Слизерин. 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 Блять, этот персонаж, конечно, выглядит, как будто ему лет 19-20.
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Так, скребы начать учиться, скребы исследовать замок. Исследовать
I'm looking
замок.
forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of...
Блять, шляпа тоже такая прикольная. Была такая шляпа, я бы ее носил нахуй. Так, любознательность, верность, амбиции. Так, отвага, любознательность, верность, амбиции, ёпта.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare
Это справедливо,
ability.
если вам не такое.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in
Да, в Слизерине, все верно. Так, церемония распределения. Распределяющая шляпа учтет ваши предпочтения при выборе факультета. Слизерин. Студенты Слизерина известны своей хитростью, большими амбициями и жаждой власти. Да. Выбираем. Это именно то, что мне подходит. Именно как, сука, про меня, блядь.
You belong in Slytherin!
Заебись! Пацаны, блядь, Слизерин!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Душный какой-то тип, блядь.
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Блядь, такой мудак душный, заруинил веселье, блядь. Вот всегда найдется такой мудила, блядь.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Давайте знакомиться.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Не, ну
As I was
душный
saying,
парень.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Так, сейчас нам наши апартаменты покажут.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Стремление.
Very well. Aspiration.
Вау, какая змея. Пожилая гадюка.
Well done. Now,
Отлично.
go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Не, ну пока бодренькая игра идет, мне нравится. Блять, почему ихнее жилье даже лучше выглядит моей комнаты, блять? Пиздец. Это нечестно. О. Ебать, а как он яблоко съел? Блять. Но анимацию яблока не завезли, походу. Заебись. Ну ладно. А, ну тут, походу, все, да, уже ничего нельзя сделать в этой комнате. Бля, но отражение в этой игре, конечно, зеркало, это пиздец. Ладно. Не, ну может справедливости ради то, что я трассировку лучей не поставил, может из-за этого отражения в зеркале нет. Странно. Очень странно. Так, сюда.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Так, сейчас будем с пиздюками знакомиться. Представьтесь, Эмильде. Так, кто из них, блядь, Эмильда? Ладно, к этому пойдем за дроту.
Can I help you?
Себастьян.
You're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Давай, брат. Угу. Иди нахуй. Короче, понятно, он какой-то додик. С ним лучше не дружить, а то будем тоже чмошниками. Опа. Ебать. Оп. 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 Так. Вот это интересный перс. Вау.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year.
А вот это интересно, типа надо с ним задружиться будет.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
You're definitely in the right house.
Это точно. С этим парнем мы и будем дружить, он охуенный.
Though I doubt you'll need it.
Вот тот додик, а вот с этим мы будем держаться вместе.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Все, это наш кореш. Типа с ним заебись.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust
Так,
me.
Эмильда.
Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Так, ну понятно, она дохуя умная, короче.
told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years.
Да.
I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away.
Ой,
My
блядь,
skills on a
иди
broom
ты
are
нахуй, Мильда.
legendary.
Мы справились сами. Ладно, хуй с ним, не будем
Perhaps
выебываться.
Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
Precisely. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa
Ой,
ever could.
блядь, всё,
Speaking of which,
пизду.
I'd like to get in some time on
Лучше
my
б я
broom before
выебнулся,
classes.
охуевшая сука.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Сука, охуевшая. Я наоборот как бы пытался не выебываться, да? Я мог выебнуться, сказать, блядь, на меня дракон напал, я на ротан дал дракону. Но я скромно себя повел, эта сука стала выебываться. Пиздец, блядь. Что за люди пошли? Ебать, побежали. Так, здорово, мать.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs?
Каких сов нахуй?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Ебать, книга.
Here you are.
Держите.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
Камасутра.
It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Ебать, он и положил книгу себе в карман потайной.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Так, пойдем, мать.
This
А
way.
тут что у нас? Да подожди, я хочу вот это золотое. Что это?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
Сука, куда она теперь
Using
собралась?
the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
Угу.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up.
Охуеть.
Why
Так.
don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details?
Статуя Кельпи. Страница руководства. Эта статуя изображает Кельпи, водяного демона, оборотня, родом из Ирландии и Великобритании, которые обычно принимают форму лошади с длинной гривой. Самые крупные Кельпи, о котором когда-либо сообщалось, это лохнесское чудовище в Шотландии. Окей. Окей. Так, окей. Угу. 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 Понятно. Охуенные очки нам дадут за это испытание, если мы выполним. Надо будет собрать.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and
Согласен, мать.
outside of the castle.
Держу в курсе. Ой, змея. Это быстрое перемещение, да?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your
Понятно.
field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Угу. Так, понятно. Понятно. Заебись.
And here we are. Quite the time saver.
Бля, интересно, а почему такие подзагрузки долгие?
Это
Это типа из оперативки или это в целом у игры такие подзагрузки долгие?
You can get almost
типа переходы.
anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak.
I'd like to see your parents' faces when they see your mark.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins, and I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Так, окей.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide.
Заебись,
It will
понял,
be
мать.
invaluable to you.
Понял.
And
Хорошо.
invaluable to me,
Спасибо.
as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Так, окей.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard.
I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Так, окей. Угу, понятно. Понятно. Так, что у нас тут? Занятия по заклинаниям. Согласно карте, профессор Рона находится... Так. Окей. И что мне тут... А. О, все, заебись.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Так, окейшки. Задание завершено. Добро пожаловать в Хогвартс.
Revelio.
А что это за лист ебаный? Так, блядь. Нам сюда надо, да? Чё за хуйня? Странно. А, тут быстро перемещение есть, да? Блядь. Так, окей. А, наверху, да? Да что за хуйня, блядь? Почему в некоторых локациях как-то подтупливает? Это типа из оперативки или из-за чего? Не понимаю. Ой, кошечка. Киса. Так, окей. Блять, еще выше? Блять, да где эта хуйня-то? Алло. А, вот. Так. Вот. Начать. Заебись.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to year 5 of charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now.
Вот сука.
My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another.
Смешно, блядь.
Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так, акцел. Окей. Заебись. Изи заклинание.
Акио.
Акцел или Акио?
That is not bad.
Неплохо.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it.
Да, но я ее на изи сделал.
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Пойдем за ним, хули.
After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Заебись. Так, блядь.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio, think of this like splendid. Happens to the best of us.
И в чем, блядь, прикол?
Excellent control there. That's it.
Понятно. Тайминг, короче, надо ловить и эти шарики подкатывать.
Very good. Points
Очень
to Slytherin.
хорошо.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition.
Давай,
Miss
fight.
Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before,
Так.
and Miss Onai, you are playing red.
Окей.
Clear?
Поехали.
Yes, sir.
Так, используйте актер, чтобы подтянуть. Понятно. Сука.
Accio.
Давай, 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 еще. Ну ладно, хуй с ним. 20 очков, да? Сука, у них больше пока. 100 очков. Бледина.
Splendid!
Here we go.
Блять, ну сейчас она опять сотку выбьет. Пиздец. Мразь. Не, ну все, поебал.
There we go.
Хотя... Не, я сотку уже не вытащу.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Да. Хуёво.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough
Сука, надо ее
chatter.
обыграть.
Focus now. You
А если я
will need it.
заблочу вид? Вот
This
так.
round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Сука, не дает блочить. Блять, хитрая. Не, вот этот. Так.
Accio.
Сука! Сука, стой.
Very good.
Заебись. Блять, я ее сдвинул, да? Нас ровно. Нас ровно по количеству.
Accio.
Еще. Да.
Well
50?
done.
Заебись. Так, сука, я надеюсь, она не сможет.
Here we go.
Да, о, да. Скидывай нахуй этот шар ее. Сосать плюс лежать. Так, ну, я должен сейчас затащить. Все. Заебись.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Чисто разъебал ее тупо.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
Вот так.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you.
Так, окей.
I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
До встречи. Так. Старик хочет поговорить, да?
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Заебись. Так, Додик какой-то сидит.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Revelio.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752.
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
Ебать, страшно.
Oh, what fun! I won't say
Блядь,
my
выпустите меня,
goodbyes. I shall
сука.
cheer for the boy who says you're
Так.
I'm not telling lies, Peeve. It was
Куда теперь нам надо? Заебись, побочки, да?
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack.
О, я вижу, там это хуйня.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Опа. Скелет Авгурия. Страница руководства. Это скелет ирландского феникса или Авгурия, чрезвычайно пугливой птицы, которая может предсказать приход дождя, а ее скорбный крик, как когда-то считалось, предвещает смерть. Окей. Заебись.
Is that all you've got? Run!
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Так, Левиосо. Поехали. Заебись.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, the basic. Well done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Ну ему пизда.
This should be easy.
Блять, почему она подлагивает вот это быстро? Я не понимаю.
Let's just say I'm a quick.
Only all of my students with this event.
Protego.
I do enjoy Watch your opponent for signs to attack or defend
Всё,
yourself.
нахуй, кисай.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Так, окей.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Так, стоп, оп. Забрал. Скелет гибридского черного дракона. Страница руководства. Это большой скелет дракона, который висит в классе защиты от темных искусств. Предположительно является трофеем, взятым профессором Гекат после того, как она в одиночку разгромила одну из крупнейших браконьерских банд на востоке Уэльс во время большой облавы на браконьеров в 1878 году. Понятно. Заебись. Очень интересно. Так. К этому еблану опять идем, да?
Nice work.
Так,
Revelio.
А где лут? Или он внизу?
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
Ой, да ты, блядь,
It was
дудик.
certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Заебись.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Так, окей.
Till next time.
Бля, чё? А, вот задание. Все, он пометил, да? Так, это хуйня. Ну ладно. Пух. Блять, что за хуйня? Я не понимаю, почему в некоторых местах, сука, подлагивает. Это странно, блядь. Что за дичь?
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you taxi a mole? As long as we're only one time per week, I can plunge your inhabitants, not the...
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Так, это что?
Accio! Levioso!
Can I help you?
Так,
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Так, go.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
Да иди ты нахуй. Так, понятно. Файтимся.
There goes my way.
Ой, девочку надо ёбнуть. Сука. Уёбок, блядь. Крысёныш, блядь, мелкий. Победа.
I could never duel like that.
Изи нахуй.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought.
Люблю скрещивать палочки.
Hope to see you back here again.
Так, окей. Пам-пам, па-па-пам. Так. Так, а как Fast Travel работает? Блять, а как работает Fast Travel? Нихуя нам. Не, его все понял. Ну вот. Заебись, он где-то рядом.
Revelio.
Киса.
When I'm in Hogsmeade, I always pay a visit to Dogweed and Deathcap. Although Madam Green can be a little fiery, so you definitely want to stay on her good side.
Так, сейчас, котятки, небольшая пауза. Буквально пару секунд и продолжим. Так, я с вами.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier. We've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at 3 broomsticks.
Заебись.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Так, окей.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio!
Нет.
Levioso!
Нет.
Lumos. Revelio.
А как собрать?
Levioso. Accio. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Revelio. Accio.
Блять. О, все, заебись.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Охуеть. Реперо.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Заебись.
Reparo. Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Так, что у нас по квестам еще? Задание.
Revelio.
I suppose one could plot it.
Accio.
It cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Desperately need to improve my charms mark.
Revelio.
Ля.
I tried a knee reversal.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Go.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's
Так, сейчас,
bad side?
котятки, секунду паузу сделаем с вами. Так,
well,
продолжаем.
I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Все, по-моему, пособирал туда.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Задроты какие-то.
Absolutely.
Likely already made.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon!
Так, а что это
He's the
вот...
Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
Ой, блядь. Грибы.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Demi, guys. I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Да что это за хуйня? Почему оно в некоторых местах, блядь, подлагивает? Я не понимаю. Блядь, что за бред?
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits?
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Okay.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Так, понятно, блядь. Так, нам надо посетить магазин фолианты и свитки. Где этот, блядь, магазин? Стоп-фак 1 наверху, подожди. С другой стороны? А, все, понял. Все, спасибо большое, спасибо большое. Так, я не поставил метку? А, вот, все. Спасибо большое. Спасибо, что на стрим заскочил, очень приятно. Если не сложно, можешь на телеграм-группу подписаться на ТГ? Мне будет очень приятно.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here. Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Так. Ты весь Лох Хогвартс прошел, что ли? Прикольно. Ну, блядь, начало типа у игры бодрое, но мне кажется, к концу она подзаебет меня. Мне так кажется. Мне кажется, что она скоро станет однообразной, типа, к середине. Мне кажется, что вот к середине она будет уже, типа, однообразной. Ой, блядь, что это? О, заебись. Нет? Ну, хорошо тогда. Так. Так, теперь нам сюда, да? Сейчас волшебную палочку будем выбирать. Да, я видел, они отдельную игру хотят сделать по квиддичу. Угу.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Скоро же Диабло 4 выйдет.
No.
Я прям очень жду новую Диаблу.
Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish.
Заебись.
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish.
В новую Диаблу?
Oh dear. Well, this isn't good magic
Так
at
это
all, is it?
неплохо. Вторая была хорошая, кстати.
We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps.
Тогда заебись.
Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring.
По-моему, сейчас что, вот Диабло выйдет, и потом все, перерыв будет до сентября, до октября. В октябре этот Alan Wake 2 выйдет. Я понял.
This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
Мне Паук новый понравился, я посмотрел выставку Sony, презентацию. Второй Паук вроде как прикольно выглядит. Вот.
Here, take it.
Ну да. Так. Типа, что тут надо делать? А, все, я понял. Понял. Так.
Curious indeed.
Ебать.
How intriguing.
Это просто какая-то ветка, блядь. Может, ветку взять? Так. Классика серая.
Curious indeed.
Хуйня какая-то. Типа вот это ты имеешь в виду, да? Ну да, прикольно так. О, вот так вот прикольно, кстати. Да, я говорю, то есть... Ну вот это вообще пиздец, вот это реально как ветка. Просто уличная, блядь, ветка. Типа мне просто, блядь, дают уличную ветку, блядь. Пиздец. Вот так вот может быть. Тип древесины, ебать. Осина, бук. А это вообще влияет на что-то? Каштан. Бузина, вязь. Английский дуб. Пихта. Боярышник. Так, все. Боярышник. У меня бичи в подъезде его бухают. Так. Нихуя себе. То есть мы можем подлиннее, можем покороче палочку сделать. Ну, сделаем длинную палочку. 14 дюймов, ёпту. Жесткая, не гибкая, не гнущаяся. Слегка податливая, не податливая. Так. Очень гибкая, довольно гибкая. Мягкая. Так. Вот мне нравится типа описание. Длина 14 дюйма. Твердая. Охуеть. Ну, пускай будет так. Так. Блять, пускай Феникс будет.
Phoenix
Все,
feather.
заебись.
Exceptionally rare.
Окей, купить.
And a core with a strong sense of initiative. What do you think?
Охуеть. Так.
Extraordinary.
Поразительно.
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good.
Хуйня, если честно.
Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful.
Спасибо,
the right
что залетел на
wand
стрим.
will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
Спасибо.
I'm eager to try it out.
Of course. And a phoenix feather core is terribly selective. This will be an excellent match indeed. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions.
Бля, он так про все палочки говорит, скорее всего.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again, if ever I can be of further assistance.
Так, окейушки. О, вот тут что-то есть. Заебись. Так, сейчас чекнем. О, снаряжение. Так. Перчатки. Очки. Ля. А, они еще с характеристиками? Нихуя себе. Прикольно. Ля, какой чпушило, блядь. Ух ты ж. Так, ну теперь мы стильные. Просто уёбок какой-то, блядь. Так, ладно. Так. Посети магазин зелья Дэш Пипина. Так, вот сюда, да? Ой, страничка.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Магазин приколов Зонкон. Страница руководства. Зонку регулярно посещают как студенты Хогвартс — это как жители деревни, так как это лучшее место, где можно купить различные изобретения для розыгрышей и приколов в Хогсмите. Окей. А, заебись. Ну потом заберу.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Здорово.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you
Так,
today?
окей. О, халявные рецепты.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Может, хилку купить? А сколько у нас монет? А, да, можем хилку. Это чё? Так, все. Заебись. Шмотки. А. Так, стоп, а в чем прикол? На 5-м, да, а какой у нас уровень? Типа это от уровня зависит или что? А, да. Еще надо немножко. Окей. Так, нам теперь сюда.
Well, hello there.
Привет.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look
Так,
around.
семена какие-то,
Plenty of
блядь, купили.
ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Заебись. Оп.
Revelio.
Тележка из волшебной брюквы. Страница руководства. Эта тележка принадлежит Тимоти Чайлогу, который управляет магазином «Волшебная брюква». Ему нравится быть в гуще событий и общаться с покупателями за пределами магазина. Заебись. Охуеть. Оп. Монетки. Окей. Все, съебываемся.
Revelio. Accio.
О, там что-то есть. Ебать, я тону, блядь. Блядь, нельзя взять.
Ministry's good work.
Вау.
I officially have all of my supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you needed for your sister? I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Ебать, холодно.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Так. Ебать, он мне въебал. Так, сейчас, котятки, секунду. Пауза. Так, продолжаем. А, блядь.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Так, блядь.
What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Accio.
Блядь, не туда. Так, сейчас. Блядь, почему она подлагивает в этих моментах? Я не понимаю. Секунду, котятки. Блять, ебал-то. Так, окей. Да, сука, не туда. А, ему похуй на Левиоса, да. Ой. Где Левиоса еще? О, вот так вот.
That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering.
Блять, какой
few more hits should do the job.
Блять. Все, разъебали его?
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Так, окейушки.
Reparo. I'll go and see what he wants. Rodrigo. Revelio.
Так, энгист из Вудкрофта. Статуя пуффиндуйца энгиста из Вудкрофта, как полагают основатели деревни Хогсмит, которое под давлением могло быть вынуждено покинуть родные места. Окей.
Reparo. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. There. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo.
Заебись.
Reparo.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Кофе.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself. Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
Заебись.
That's very kind of you, Mr. Hill, but I can't accept robes that I didn't pay for.
Nonsense! I insist! Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Блять, он на выбор только одну вещь предлагает. Ну окей. Так. Все? Охуеть.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
Revelio. More battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined?
Манекен в магазине шапка-невидимка. В отличие от заколдованных манекенов, которые студенты используют для тренировок сверхдуэльных навыков, манекены в магазинах шапка-невидимка служат лишь для демонстрации последних достижений волшебной моды.
Welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Тут что есть? Так, ну тут шапку-невидимку. Ой, блядь, невидимым надо быть, чтобы забрать лут. Понятно. Ну, съебаемся. Кофеечку. Оп. Охуеть.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Lol.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
О, заебись.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
Так, окей.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Согласен. Так,
Ревелио.
тут есть эта хуйня. Три метлы. Нынешней владелицей заведения является Сирона Райан. Она говорят, что 3 метлам. Столько же лет, сколько самому Хогсмиду. Это давнее место сбора жителей деревни и студентов Хогвартса, которые хотят насладиться сливочным пивом или огненным виски. Заебись. Так, съебываемся отсюда.
I'm certainly glad Serona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Так, окей. Заебись. Так, окей. Что у нас по заданиям? Так, зайдите ко мне. Я кое-что обнаружил в медальоне, который вы нашли в Гринготсе. Охуеть. Ага. Понятно.
I'll trade you a smooth word.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Что это за хуйня?
It's herbology homework, you say?
Well, your homework just
Окей.
ran me through the greenhouse and ate all of the other ones.
Ой, сюда. Профессор Фиг, невзирая на мой крайне плотный график, министерство не кстати прислало распоряжение встретить нового ученика из зачисленного сразу в 5-й курс. Профессор Уизли настаивает, что ребенку требуется сопровождение наставника, чтобы помочь ему остаться на новом месте перед началом учебного года. Поручаю это дело вам. За подробностями обращайтесь к профессору Уизли. Профессор Фейнс. Ну так, ну понятно. Охуеть. Сюда, да, нам?
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me.
Так, окей.
I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Так, а что это за мразь?
Soul, help me.
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst. That no-talent moon mind.
Так,
I
надо
wanted
держаться
to
от
make
этой
some new
девочки
friends, and so I
подальше.
brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a
Все, это
foul-smelling
ёбнутая,
liquid.
надо от нее держаться подальше.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often.
Все, она
People can
ёбнутая.
be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if you caused the smelly situation and they responded accordingly.
I didn't make the rules. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my
Пиздец,
gobstones,
блядь.
do come and see me again.
Понятно.
I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Шизик. Блять, я не хочу эти камни собирать. Идите нахуй. Стоп, где мое задание? Нахуй мне эти камни?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio,
заебись.
the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Заебись.
Revelio.
Так, страница руководства. Если только вы не находитесь в отчаянном положении, вероятно, лучше избегать это конкретного туалета, поскольку, как утверждается, оно является из земных мест, пивза для чего не... Так, ну понятно, блядь. Так, а у нас 5-й, да, левел? Уже можем одеть ту хуйню. Ебать. Как дурачок, блядь, буду выглядеть. Бля, ну теперь я точно выгляжу как шизик. Ну и заебись. То, что надо.
Revelio.
Так, это статуя волшебника Дезмонда. Дезмонда. Долговязого. Высокого худого волшебника, который, кажется, очень гордится собой. При какой причине, никто точно не знает. Окей, бля. О, файтится опять. Okay.
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match
Давай,
lined up.
окей, быстрее.
Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
Ой, блядь.
Apologies in advance.
Ой, блядь, пиздюк. Сейчас ему пизды дам. Ох, ебать, тут что-то жесткое намечается. На. Вот это, блядь. Да сука, вы заебали, вы ёбнутые, что вы делаете, уроды? Вот этого надо захуярить. Блять. На. Сначала хотя бы одного захуярить, блять. -1, да? На, и девку еще ёбну. Жмых, все, остался, пиздюк. Заебись. Easy fight.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Охуеть. Так.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Заебись.
Accio, repairer.
Next time, perhaps.
Блять, в смысле?
Accio, Levioso.
You'll get it.
А в чем прикол? Используйте акцию, а затем 4 основных заклинания подряд.
Keep trying.
Accio.
Все, я понял.
Excellent form.
Levioso.
Good one.
Levioso. Accio.
Там бухи, короче, понятно.
Nicely done. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Заебись. Так, теперь к бабке-то можно идти, да?
Assignment's all finished.
Так, ну окей. Чё, ребятки-котятки, спасибо всем за стримчанский, спасибо, кто был, кто поддерживал, кто писал. Теперь мы с вами увидимся в четверг в 17:00. Пойдем в Dead Island 2. И так будем разбивать с вами игры, чтобы тоже не заябываться. Поэтому еще раз всем спасибо, кто был на стриме. Всем хорошего вечера. Всем спасибо, пока-пока, котятки.